Hi, I'm Dr. Sarah Wasserbauer, and here's the question. What if I have some scalp micropigmentation and my hair turns gray? Ha! This is something that has really revolutionized scalp micropigmentation. The thought that we should probably use gray-based pigments, that is, a black pigment that is diluted but has a gray base instead of like a blue base. This is why scalp micropigmentation pigments are different than traditional tattoo pigments, is because these, as they fade slowly, fade to gray. Now, you can't always guarantee how quickly or how slowly a pigment is going to fade, but what you can do is choose a pigment that's not going to look odd over time and apply it in such a way that it's very easy to remove, very high in the surface of the skin, so that if you need to remove it, for whatever reason, let's say you get cancer and lose all your hair and you don't like the scalp micropigmentation there anymore and you just kind of want to go slick. Okay. It's very easy when scalp micropigmentation is applied perfectly to remove with probably a half hour of a light-based treatment like a laser for removing tattoos set on very low settings in about, like I said, about a half hour without any anesthesia even. And it kind of feels like a little snap when you're removing scalp micropigmentation pigment. If it's placed a little bit deeper, maybe with incorrect technique or you're working on scar, then sometimes a second treatment might be necessary. But again, it is very easy to remove if you know how, and hopefully you've chosen a practitioner who knows how. So scalp micropigmentation works very well in patients when they do fade to gray. As a matter of fact, sometimes patients come back when their scalp micropigmentation has faded a little bit, because if you think about it, if you have two dots right next to each other and one is gray or a little lighter black and the other one is a crisp black dot, the crisp black dot looks a little bit closer to you than the gray one, and so this gives the two-level effect and a three-dimensional appearance. So it actually works well for your scalp micropigmentation to fade slightly, because then you get an overall appearance of a 3D effect of some stippled hair in the background. So the answer to if you're going to have gray develop in your hair, can you still get scalp micropigmentation? The answer is yes, absolutely. Make sure you go to a scalp micropigmentation practitioner who knows what they're doing, because they're going to choose a gray-based pigment and it's just going to blend and it's going to look beautiful. We've done thousands of these cases and the gray hair actually looks great. It's one of those perfect cases for scalp micropigmentation, as long as you're choosing the right stuff to do it with. I hope that helps.